Hollywood is supposed to imitate life. And that's exactly what is happening here now more than ever. The town was already on high alert, but now with anthrax added to the picture, it's even more intense. But life goes on, as Sharon Stone will tell you, as John Travolta will tell you, and as Nikki Taylor will surely tell you. It's not all sunglasses and limos out here. That's because Hollywood is imitating life in what has become the ultimate reality check.
Yes, the anthrax mail scares have put everyone, including Hollywood, on edge and on full alert. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Access Hollywood. I'm Nancy O'Dell.
Hi, Nancy. Hi, folks. I'm Pat O'Brien, and with anthrax found yesterday at a White House screening facility, Hollywood studios aren't taking any chances. Sean Robinson is at Universal Studios for the latest security measures. Sean.
That's right, Pat. Here at Universal Studios, strong precautions were already in place. But today comes word that the studio is upping the security ante with a new line of defense. Personal searches, metal detectors, and extra security guards are now standard at all Hollywood studios. Today here at Universal, bomb-sniffing dogs are in position for any unexpected situations. And even though no specific threats have been made, it is reported that the studio is planning to build an on-site kennel to house a half dozen of these dogs. Directors like Steven Spielberg have offices on the lot, and the location also houses Universal's theme park, which was temporarily shut down after the September 11th attacks. And as Universal steps up security, mail rooms across Hollywood are taking unprecedented measures to ensure safety. Today, many fan mail office workers have been instructed to wear gloves and masks as they sift through some 10,000 pieces of mail a week. Stars like Julia Roberts are said to pay up to $700 a month for the service, and those costs could double because of the increased procedures. As for studios like Warner Brothers and Sony Pictures, they have stopped delivering fan mail, period. Publicity firms like PMK still have star mail delivered to their offices. Publicist Tracy Schaefer told us stars like Tom Cruise, Richard Gere, Nicole Kidman, and Demi Moore make their own decisions regarding their fan mail.
We represent so many different actors and actresses. It really has to be up to them on how they want to handle it. If they want to receive their fan mail directly, then we'll continue to do that.
Hollywood studios aren't the only ones on edge today. There are heightened concerns that the war could threaten the Olympic Games. Tony Potts is standing by in New York with that part of the story. Tony.
Hi, Sean. The issue here is whether a country at war can host the Winter Olympics in February in Salt Lake City. And that's a huge question for NBC because the network is paying more than $500 million to televise it. So suffice to say, there is much at stake.
We have total confidence, and we're eager, excited, and looking forward to February in Utah.
That's NBC Entertainment President Jeff Zucker at a gathering of network entertainment chiefs in New York today. Today, the International Olympic Committee's Athletes Commission said, quote, "It is essential that the athletes of the world have the right to participate in the Olympic Games." As security questions loom in these tumultuous times, NBC said Olympic organizers will spend a whopping $240 million on security. That's up from the $100 million they spent for the larger Summer Games in Atlanta in 1996. That adds confidence to the network's plans to anchor one of its key shows from Salt Lake.
The Today Show will be at the Olympics, obviously, with the events that are currently taking place in the world. They will obviously be covering that to the fullest, and they will obviously cover both events from both New York and Salt Lake City.
The Olympics are not the only topic of conversation here. We are halfway through the 5th week of the fall television season, and it's becoming clear which shows are hits and which shows are misses. So let's take a look at your network rundown.
NBC is picking up 3 of its 6 new shows for the rest of the season, Crossing Jordan and Law & Order Criminal Intent, as well as the previously reported Scrubs.
3 full season orders for those shows, and, you know, we're incredibly excited about where we stand.
But the network is benching Inside Schwartz for November sweeps, which is not a good sign for a show that had trouble performing in the time slot after Friends. At ABC, Alias is a go for the rest of the season, and surprising many, so is according to Jim.
That's really heartening for us because we had stopped having family shows on ABC.
2 early misses for the network were What About Joan, which was canceled, and Mole 2, The Next Betrayal, which was yanked off partway through the reality game. Meantime, the network hopes to motivate viewers to watch Bob Patterson in its new time slot tonight at 9:30 after the Drew Carey Show. Over on CBS, the network is changing the Ellen Show's time slot from 8 to 8:30 starting this Friday.
Now what we're going to do is put some comedy-related material in front of it, repeat of King of Queens, and then our comedy reality program to get the comedy audience there at 8 o'clock and feed them into Ellen.
And at the WB, the strong Friday night lineup of Maybe It's Me, Raising Dad, and Reba is getting a full season pickup.
Reba has become our first breakout comedy hit. We're very happy and very comfortable with where we are and feeling like we're only going to improve.
The network also broke news to us that it's picked up Smallville for the rest of this season.
Meanwhile, Fox has already picked up Undeclared for a full season, even though most of its fall TV lineup hasn't even aired yet, including 24, which debuts next month. Nancy, that's a good one. Back to you.
All right, Tony, thank you very much. And tonight on ABC's 2020, a chilling remembrance of September the 11th. For the first time, an air traffic controller gives her haunting minute-by-minute account of the hijacked plane headed straight for Washington, D.C.
They were blips, and now they were human lives.
September the 11th, 9:35 a.m. Two planes had already crashed into the World Trade Center. Then Daniel O'Brien spots an aircraft on her radar scope traveling at a high rate of speed. American Flight 77 is headed straight for the White House. O'Brien told her story to ABC's Brian Ross.
Somewhere right in this vicinity, in this time frame, our supervisor picked up our line to the White House and started relaying to them the information. We have an unidentified, very fast-moving aircraft inbound toward your vicinity, 8 miles west.
The vice president was rushed to a special basement bunker.
7 miles west.
White House staff members were told to run away from the building.
You guys, please, all the way to 8th Street, please.
And it went 6, 5, 4. And I had it in my mouth to say 3. And all of a sudden, the plane turned away. In the room, it was almost a sense of relief. This must be a fighter. This must be one of our guys. And we sat back in our chairs and breathed for just a second, and the plane turned back.
A big loop.
Correct. And we're telling the supervisor he's turning back in. He's turning back eastbound. We lost radar contact with that aircraft. And we waited, and we waited, and your heart's just beating out of your chest. And then the Washington National controllers came over our speakers in our room and said, Dulles, hold all of our inbound traffic. The Pentagon's been hit.
Brian Ross has the rest of this dramatic story when 2020 airs tonight at 10 o'clock on ABC. Tempers flaring. Sirens blaring. Things got out of hand at last night's premiere party for Snoop Dogg's new movie, Bones.
It's a trip, ain't it?
Can we all just get along, dog? Look, it ain't me, dog. You got the cops up here patting down. There's a lot of people up here, man.
A shoving match occurred as fans pushed their way into the event at the House of Blues. County sheriffs were called to the scene to restore order. This all happened after Snoop made his arrival.
Big Snoop.
Wearing a white fur coat and matching hat from his own clothing label, Snoop gave the good word on his movie, in which he plays an angry spirit out for revenge.
I got a natural high, a supernatural high.
Yeah, it was sharp. It was real cool working with all of the people that I worked with, the director, Ernest Dickerson, Pam Grier, and all of the all-star cast. It was sharp.
Equally sharp in Snoop's book was his Stuff magazine photo shoot that shows him posing with scantily clad models.
Oh, that was sharp. That was in front of my house. That made it look like we was in Hollywood somewhere.
Coming up, she calls it a miracle that she survived. Now, for the first time in her own words, Nikki Taylor chronicles her road to recovery. Plus, Madison Avenue's slippery slope, how commercials strike the right chord. Ads in wartime. It's our inside story.
But first, tonight's Access Info, Paul McCartney and friends helped VH1 hit an all-time high. 16 million people tuned in to all or part of Saturday's The Concert for New York City, making the charity concert the highest-rated show in the music network's 16-year history. The concert raised over $14 million from ticket sales alone. Money raised from call-in donations is still being tallied. Access Hollywood brought to you by the Civic from Honda, with more fun per gallon.
Tired of crawling around on your knees or doing endless sit-ups? Introducing the revolutionary Ab Energizer system, featuring 21st century technology that's a simple, easy way to help firm and tone your abs without breaking a sweat. And it's also great for your lower back, buns, and thighs. The secret is Ab Energizer's electronic impulses that stimulate your abs so they contract and relax as if you're doing a sit-up. Now you can get up to 700 muscle contractions in just 10 minutes and get the tone and definition you've always wanted.
I've gone from a waist 37 to waist 34.
Work out your abs anywhere, watching TV, at the office, even around the house. Why spend $120 for a single unit product? With the double unit Ab Energizer, you get 2 modes and 10 settings to maximize your workout. For just 2 easy payments of only $29.95, your complete system includes the Ab Energizer belt with 2 units, tightening gel, meal plan, instruction guide, and carrying case. You also get a free 30-day supply of Diet Energizer with its fat-burning formula. If you don't lose at least 2 inches off your waist in the first 30 days, return it for a full refund. To order, call now.
In tonight's Instant Access, Oscar winner Julia Roberts heads back to school. Julia signed on for the film Mona Lisa Smile, playing a free-spirited college teacher in 1953.
Hi, if you have an automobile or pickup you don't need, call me. I can come to your house and I buy the automobile or pickup and I pay you $200 and up. That's a minimum $200 on any equipment you have. I need it for young people, first time in life to get a car, or for people that want to go to work. So please call me, let me know.
When you make a choice for local news, you choose the station that provides information that makes a difference in your life. That's what K2 News is dedicated to doing, to bring you breaking information as soon as it happens. So when you make your choice for local news coverage, we'd like you to remember our commitment to give you breaking news and information that makes a difference in your life. It's what K2 News is all about. K2 News, the breaking news station.
Shocking tragedies have occurred and America is in mourning. A long period of uncertainty and recovery awaits us all. The American Red Cross is providing life-saving assistance, including precious blood, food, shelter, and grief counseling. We honor our heroic relief workers, victims, and their families. Please call 1-800-GIVE-LIFE to donate blood, or 1-800-HELP-NOW to offer financial support. Together, we can save a life.
Welcome back. For the first 5 days after September 11th, the Big Four networks ran wall-to-wall news coverage with no commercials at all. Now, commercials are back, but the tone has changed. What is the proper message advertisers should be sending now? Ads in wartime. Tonight's Inside Story.
The girl said, well, we didn't know if this was going to happen because my husband is a fireman in New York.
Put simply, the airlines need people to fly again. The automakers need to sell new cars. This is the very latest spot from United Airlines.
Of course, right away we look, put them in first class.
But will this ad and others from the industry get the job done?
Don't give us flag waving. Tell us what you're going to do to protect us and our families when we fly your planes.
The first new ads after the tragedy, like this from Subway, were respectively mournful, followed by the simply supportive, as Madison Avenue gradually found some footing. But from there, the slope gets quite slippery. Michael McCarthy covers advertising for USA Today.
I think corporate America is playing with fire here, and they have to be very careful.
The flags are back up. They're playing football again. And thousands of people are once again experiencing the simple joy of buying a new car.
McCarthy feels many ads have struck the right chord, but not all. He says the automobile industry is trying to ride on both sides of the road.
You can either be patriotic and pro-American in your ads, or you can do the hard sell. But don't do both, because consumers aren't stupid. They're going to see right through it, and you're going to pay the price.
Keep America rolling.
I am an American.
Now, it's your turn. Advertising executive Stephen Novick is currently working with his clients to find the proper tone.
Patriotism is something that I think we're going to see a lot of. The question is, how much is too much, and when does it become self-serving?
This is one campaign which may have solved the self-serving issue. Where there was once a beer ad, there's a simple image of a wind-blown flag on billboards and in stadiums across the country. No company logo at all. The ads are from Budweiser.
We've had the consumers actually let us know that they appreciate what we've done for them and that they are very supportive that we opted not to put the Budweiser brand on there, but more keep it a sense of just the flag and more a sense of unity.
We will stand with our fellow airlines. We vow to continue.
Obviously, airline advertising is in the touchiest situation of all. Southwest was the first to face their customers, and United has a similar strategy, which the company explains, quote, "This is from the hearts of our employees, and we felt these were the important messages we needed to share." Meantime, other airlines are sitting tight. Not a bad plan, according to Novik.
I'm not sure any piece of advertising right now is going to change people's minds about flying. I really don't think so. I think time will change people's minds.
So what does the future hold? Our advertising expert tells us to look for much of the same somber tone so long as we're at war.
I think that what happened in New York was represented what every single fireman goes through every day.
As John Travolta found out, Louisville's bravest are also some of the kindest. Greeted by cheers from fans, Travolta personally thanked the members of the fire department for their fundraising efforts to help the victims of September the 11th.
I am so honored to be part of their lives in any way I can be. And to raise the money that these guys have raised for the wives and the children of the misfortunate in New York, it's just an unbelievable thing.
Straight ahead, Nikki Taylor's long road back from the car crash that nearly took her life. For the first time, Nikki tells her story. Plus, Cindy Crawford's got a new job. Next.
But first, tonight's staggering stat. Fresh out of retirement, Michael Jordan graces the cover of this week's Sports Illustrated. It's the 50th time Michael made that cover. That breaks his old record of 49. His first SI cover November 18th, 1983, while at North Carolina. No jinx.
The Civic HX from Honda.
This is Mommy's bed. Me and Jenny were jumping on it. Mommy's gun fell on the floor. I was a cowboy. Bang, 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 bang. I said, Jenny, wake up, it's just pretend. But she wouldn't wake up.
Have you saved a life today?
I took 2 flood victims to a shelter.
I donated a day's pay to help a family that lost everything in a fire.
Have you saved a life today?
I teach a class in infant CPR.
I donated a pint of blood.
Have you saved a life today?
No. But today somebody saved mine.
The American Red Cross. Together, we can save a life.
If you drink and blow .08 while operating a boat, you can kiss the fish goodbye for a whole year. Don't lose your boating privileges. Or your mind. Boat safe, boat sober. A friendly reminder from the Oregon State Marine Board.
Now more than ever, it's critical to stay informed. With K2's e-alert service, you stay up to date on breaking news even when you're not around your TV.
Sign up for K2's e-alert and you'll never have to wait for breaking news again.
We send news updates directly to your computer.
News updates that keep you on top of the war on terrorism and the headlines here at home.
We do that for you better than anyone else.
Sign up now at KATU.com.
Breaking news, over the air or by email, it's K2's job to keep you informed.
Welcome back. There she was last night on the VH1 Vogue Fashion Awards. Nikki Taylor bringing the crowd to its feet as she made her first public appearance since her near-fatal car accident in April. Now, for the first time, Nikki talks about her fight for survival with Us Magazine. The exclusive interview was conducted by Los Angeles writer Ken Baker over the phone, and he tells us Nikki Taylor revealed 2 surprising items about her car accident.
One was that initially there were reports that she felt fine after the accident, that she was walking around and felt fine, and then suddenly there was a problem.
In fact, Nikki says that immediately after the crash, she got out of the car and said, quote, "My stomach really, really hurts. So I stumbled over to a patch of grass and laid down in the fetal position holding it. It hurt so bad, all I could do was cry."
The other thing that was surprising was that she told me that she had broken her L2 vertebra in her lower back and still has a lot of pain from that and some numbness in her legs.
Nikki reveals that in the days right after the accident, she heard this conversation in the hospital. One of the doctors said to my manager, Lou Taylor, "Things are not good." "Is she still living?" Lou asked. "Yes," the doctor said, "but she is just hanging on." Well, today, Nikki is hanging in there, but Baker tells us she has a long road of physical therapy ahead of her.
Her voice is still really weak. She has trouble just talking for more than a few sentences at a time without having to stop. I mean, she's still pretty weak, but you could feel that her spirit was still very strong.
The latest issue of Us Magazine featuring Nikki Taylor is on newsstands Friday. Just 7 weeks after giving birth to her second child, daughter Kaya, Cindy Crawford is already back in supermodel shape. In New York to promote her new children's book, About Face, it was her first trip back to the city since the terrorist attacks. While Cindy and her husband, Randy Gerber, make their home in Los Angeles, they both have strong New York connection. Randy was raised here, and they own an apartment in the city. And, like the rest of us, the New York tragedy has put life into perspective.
I think both my husband and myself, one of us every day at least says, God, we're so lucky.
What's your name?
Greeted by fans of all ages, this model mom debuted her newest talent as a children's author. And her kids' picture book, Of Many Moods, features funny faces of Cindy and her son Presley. While she's used to the camera, she jokes that her son was a different story.
I was getting that stage mother thing, like, I hope he performs and I hope he does, you know, because I didn't want people to be like, oh my God, our kid is not cooperating. But at the same time, the 1-year-old decides not to cooperate. There's not really a whole lot you can do about it.
That's for sure. Well, coming up next, Regis' plea to Microsoft's Bill Gates. That's coming up. But first, tonight's quote. 4 months ago, Sharon Stone's husband, Phil Bronstein, was bitten on the toe by a Komodo dragon. Well, recently, the dragon fractured its leg. And last night at the Courage in Journalism Awards, Bronstein jokingly passed along well wishes to the dragon. And much more importantly, he gave us a health update on Sharon, who had been in hospital for bleeding on her brain.
She's really doing extremely well. Her recovery will be 100%. She plans to go to Carnegie Hall next month to do Peter and the Wolf. And she's really doing well. And she's in San Francisco with our son, and I'm looking forward to being back with her in the next day. And I understand that dragon recently had a small mishap. I'm sorry to hear that, and I want to say I hope it recovers, and I have an alibi.
Tired of crawling around on your knees or doing endless sit-ups? Introducing the revolutionary Ab Energizer system, featuring 21st century technology that's a simple, easy way to help firm and tone your abs without breaking a sweat. And it's also great for your lower back, buns, and thighs. The secret is Ab Energizer's electronic impulses that stimulate your abs so they contract and relax as if you're doing a sit-up. Now you can get up to 700 muscle contractions in just 10 minutes and get the tone and definition you've always wanted.
I've gone from a waist 37 to a waist 34.
Work out your abs anywhere, watching TV, at the office, even around the house. Why spend $120 for a single unit product? With the double unit Ab Energizer, you get 2 modes and 10 settings to maximize your workout. For just 2 easy payments of only $29.95, your complete system includes the Ab Energizer belt with 2 units, tightening gel, meal plan, instruction guide, and carrying case. You also get a free 30-day supply of Diet Energizer with its fat-burning formula. If you don't lose at least 2 inches off your waist in the first 30 days, return it for a full refund. To order, call now.
Civic HX from Honda.
Take a break. Get out and have some fun. K2 cares about the community and encourages you to get involved.
Closed captioning and other consideration for Access Hollywood provided by...
Excuse me, which brand of children's cold medicine have moms used more?
Dimetapp. But which brand is recommended most by pediatricians? How about Dimetapp?
The great grape taste of Dimetapp. Doctor recommended, proven at home.
Say hello, Crispy Minis Rice Snacks. Goodbye, Mr. Chip. Because once you taste their light, crispy crunch and intense flavors, plain old chips seem a little flat. Quaker Crispy Minis, the rice snack that eats like a chip.
Time for a self-propelled vacuum? It skates, it glides, it practically walks itself. But more than just easy to push, this wind tunnel is America's best cleaning upright. The Hoover Wind Tunnel's self-propelled.
We've got the ratings from last night, so let's fire up that scoreboard. Smallville is shaping up as a solid hit for the WB. Week 2 of the Teen of Steel drama scored big again, with 7 million viewers, more than doubling the audience of its big competitor Roswell on UPM. Elsewhere, CBS's freshman hit, The Guardian, is proving its staying power, scoring its highest numbers yet, with 16 million viewers. And our demo darling of the night goes to NBC's Scrubs. Although slipping a bit in total viewers, NBC's medical comedy was the highest rated show of the night in the advertiser-coveted 18 to 49 age group. Tomorrow, Microsoft founder Bill Gates unveils his new software, Windows XP. Today, stop by Regis and Kelly. In our moment, Reg still has a few hang-ups about computers.
Can I talk to this new computer?
No, we're not there yet.
That's what we need. That's what we need. We need somebody to talk to. I want to say, give me my photos and the thing will pop up. Yes. I don't want to press all those buttons. I don't know how to do that. And it's so frustrating, Bill. You have no idea.
Well, and Regis is a very extremely patient man.
Yes. And you know, what I would really appreciate, if you could...
Money Line Update is brought to you by FedEx. Shipping at FedEx.com. It's fast, it's easy, and it just got cheaper.
How do they see through the stockings?
How do they see through the stockings? They're sheer.
Right.
But you're missing the point of the story. The woman's car is commandeered, stranding her miles from the nearest FedEx location.
She's toast?
No. Directly across the street, her salvation.
Directly across the street?
Technically, it was kitty corner, but stay with me. Is it a mirage?
I don't know.
Is it a miracle?
Yes.
No. It's one of thousands of FedEx Express drop boxes strategically located at post office locations coast to coast.
Keeping the engines of commerce
well lubed. Precisely.
The cars from Chrysler. Exhilarating performance. Incredible engineering. And of course, eye-catching designs.
Ba-ba-da-boo. When cold winds blow. Ba-ba-da-boo. It's hard to resist. The Land's End Squall Parka. Our warm, windproof jacket of the year. Only from Land's End. Need a softer coat? Wow. Introducing Polartec AirCore 200. Warmer, lighter, softer, and available exclusively from Land's End.